Good morning, students. So, today is the last class of our third chapter, that is organization of data. So, let's go on to illustration 12. Convert the following series into a simple frequency distribution. So, they have given us more than 0, more than 10, 20, 30, 40, and they have given us the number of students. So, what we need to do? We need to prepare a simple frequency distribution. So how many columns will we have? We'll have only two columns. The first one will be marks and the second one will be number of students. So write down the first column marks. Then we have number of students in bracket frequency. So first they have given us more than 0 and second is more than 10. So our first class interval will be 0 to 10. Then we have 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50. So number of students, first one will be 21 minus 19, that is 2. Then we'll have 19 minus 14, that is 5. 14 minus 7 will be 7. 7 minus 2, 5. 2 minus 0 will be 2. So what is our summation F? 7 plus 5 plus 2, that is 14. 14 plus 5, 19. 19 plus 2 is 21. And what is our first number? 21. So always when they have given us the more than data, our first frequency will be equal to the summation of total frequency. So this is a very similar problem of what we have already worked out in our previous classes. Next, let's go on to illustration 13. Convert the following series into simple frequency distribution. In this sum, they have given us mid value and they have given us frequency. So how will we convert the mid value to a simple frequency distribution? So what is the formula when they have given us mid value? How can we find out the lower limit? It is m minus half I, and upper limit it is m plus half I. This I have already given you the formula in the theory part. Lower limit is known as L1 and upper limit is known as L2. So we'll be having 4 columns. And our table heading will be conversion of a series with mid values into series with class interval. So what are the 4 values? The first two. So what are the 4 columns? The first 2 columns will be the same, which is being given in the question, that is mid value and frequency. A third column will be class interval and fourth column is technique. Technique, we will just find out the class interval, that is the lower class interval and upper class interval. So what is the mid value given in the question? 5, 15, 25, 35, 45 and 55. What are the frequencies? 2, 8, 15, 12, 7 and 6. So now we need to find out the class interval. So here under the technique you can write L1 is equal to m minus half I, L2 is equal to m plus half I. So first we will find L1. So what is m? M is mid value. So here the mid value is 5. 5 minus half I. What is I? I is the difference between mid values. That is 15 minus 5. It is 10 into 10. So it is 5 minus 5, which we get 0. Then we have L2. 5 plus half into 10. So it is 5 plus 5, that is 10. So what will be our class interval? 0 to 10. Next we have second one. For second one again, what is L1? It is M. What is M? M is the mid value, that is 15. So 15 minus half into, again difference between 15 minus 25, it is 10. So it is 15 minus 5, which is 10. Then we have L2. 15 plus half into 10, we get 20. Clear? So our next class interval will be 10 to 20. Why? Because L1 is 10 and L2 is 20. Next, again for the third one, we have L1 is equal to 25. Why 25? Because the mid value is 25. Minus half into 35 minus 25, it is 10. So we get 20, and L2 will be 25 plus half into 10, which is 30. So our class interval is 20 to 30. Next, again L1 is equal to 35 minus half into 10, that is 30, and L2 will be 35 plus half into 10, which is 40. So our next class interval is 30 to 40. Again L1 is equal to 45 minus half into 10, which is 40. L2 is 45 plus half into 10, which is 50. So 40 to 50. Next, last one, L1 will be 55 minus half into 10, that is 50. L2 will be 55 plus half into 10, which is 60. So our last class interval is 50 to 60. So this is how we work out the problem when they have given us the mid value. It is nothing but a simple formula that we need to use. M will be the mid values which has been given in the questions, and I will be the differences between the mid value. Clear? So next, let's go on to the next illustration. Please take down this question in your notebook. An economic survey reveals that 30 families in a town incur following expenditure in a day. They have given us the expenditure in rupees. The first question is, convert this data in the form of frequency distribution using the following class intervals. So they have also given us the class intervals. And the second question is, how many families spend more than 29 rupees a day? So this is a simple problem. We need to prepare a frequency distribution. We'll be having 3 columns, that is class interval, tally bars, and frequency. And a heading will be frequency distribution. So what are the class intervals? They have already given us, so no need to find out. 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 35 to 39. So our first number is 11. Then we have 12, 14, 16, 16, 17, 18, 18, 20, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, 25, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 31, 32, 32, 33, 36 and 38. So what are the frequencies? 3, 5, 10, 6, 4 and 2. So what is summation F? 3 plus 5, 8, 8 plus 10, 18, 18 plus 6 is 24, 24 plus 4, 28, 28 plus 2 is 30. So are there 30 families? Yes. So our frequency total is correct. Our second question is, how many families spend more than 29 rupees a day? So how many families spend more than 29? It is class interval 30 to 34 and 35 to 39. So it is how many families? 4 plus 2, 6. So write out the solution for second one. the number of families that spend rupees 29 a day is 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. If they would have asked us the percentage, how would we calculate? In this question they haven't asked, but if they would ask, it would be 6 by 30 into 100, which is 20%. Clear? So we are done with the third chapter. Tomorrow onwards we would be starting a new chapter. So that's all for today. Thank you.